Hey guys, welcome back to Batman: The Enemy Within 2, and it's been a while. You know, just just a simple 1 year and 5 months since I played the game, so I have no idea what happens. I've forgotten. So even Brendan, you want to moan at I've already played it, and shut up. I've forgotten all of it because I haven't played it for like 2 years, so yeah, I'm just going to play this and then I'm going to read the description. You go, oh my god, it's all the way down with bloody Lego Marvel superhero, Jesus Christ. So, with his identity on the line, Bruce must work with a new power player in Gotham. A criminal conspiracy is growing in the shadows, threatening the entire city. So what actually happened in number 2? Relationship and choices. Here we go. I'm just gonna read everything. So I've left Gordon feeling betrayed. Alfred is vengeful. My man is traumatized. Waller is collaborative. Tiffany is furious, I'm sorry. John is ecstatic. God, I forgot about John. And then I've told that Lucius was an ally. And then I visited Maury. I bluffed Eli with the signal. Saved Dying Man for the other agents. And that's it. Did Riddler die at the end, or did he just like? Because I'm pretty sure he did, but I'm not sure. So I'm pretty sure he either died or got a tranquilizer. Let's just begin. Game series starts to the choices you made. Stories telling about how you play. I know. Just hold up. Just checking. Okay. Here we go.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hoped to steal. But I survived.
I can hear Troy Baker's voice from Blee.
I emerged the
miles
victor.
away.
But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead.
Okay,
and
here we go.
with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And since you've been doing right by me, I'll continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
Convince Gordon of that, and things will go smoothly.
Fine, I'll extend an olive branch if that's what it takes to make you happy. Gordon's a stubborn old mule. But I haven't shown the height of diplomacy myself. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't.
Yo, can we just aim the camera a bit higher?
You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear.
What the hell?
Whoa, no.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Then go already. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
But there's still intense music during the loading screen, come on. Why are there still 2 people watching? Come on. Come on, you can do better than that.
Shut it. You got what you came for.
His bum will shocked when he sees a guy dead.
Not true. Outlive your usefulness and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Don't keep running your mouth. Maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay.
Why is he speaking so
Get
loud?
out of here.
Shut up.
Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
And I'm dead, okay? I thought it was left stick.
It's okay.
It's right stick,
Get
okay?
out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman. Hey, you about done?
I never realized you can just use the arrow. Okay. something. Bro, what the who?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but
you
fight alone.
Decide how you want to fight.
Die alone.
Okay. Oh wait, I pressed X. One shot, I'm dead. Okay.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Thank God I didn't attack them to go instead. Oh, okay. No gun rule was broken. That gunshot
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Nearly.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint.
But why do you look like?
Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there...
He's stronger. So Lucius. Wait, he's not making me now. Oh, Lucius is dead. Oh, nice one.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Oh, great, taking himself in. Okay, well, that's great. Where's Robin when you need him? Like, come on. Where's
I will
Robin?
give you a piece for death, if you take it.
Oh damn! Thanks, you're this guy is the best guy in the world. Oh my god. He just risked himself for me. He's a true hero. I agree with that. I agree, okay. Oh, I thought the light was
on. This pain you're feeling, Batman. Telling.
Shock. Oh, he's in the position where he put my back. I think I'll do it. Oh, come on. Although this thing is so loud.
Did you get him? There's nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll get the back way by the time.
Safe travels, my friends.
Oh god, Don't know the site better than anyone. GCPD should be able to quickly find stolen weapons, but Waller will feel respected for superseding her authority. Waller's people are well trained and equipped to deal with Bane's men and safely recover the weapons, but Gordon is bound to feel betrayed if they come up loot. Gordon.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Help is on the way.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
The entire GCPD arsenal raided? Every single armored personnel carrier stolen? With those and the hardware they stole? Christ, I don't even want to think about it. I just want to know who these sons of bitches are.
There's only one of them that matters. He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. They need to be found.
I'm already taking orders from Waller. I gotta take it from you, too? So that's how it is.
I'm sorry, Jim. But the city will be in danger if you don't.
I'll see what I can do. Put whatever manpower we can spare on the search for those armored vehicles. In the field and watching CCTV feeds.
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm still mad as hell at you.
Why?
Interrogating that Riddler goon without my damn consent. I only agreed to work with you because I thought you were a man of principle. Someone who wanted to step out of the shadows and into the light. I don't know what's going on with you and Waller, but you've changed. It's like I don't even know who you are anymore.
Waller. She has something on me.
Jesus, Batman. What? No, wait. Tell me later. I've already got enough to worry about. I'm glad you called me with this. Good to know this partnership still means something. But I won't lie. We've still got a ways to go.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
Oh, I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. Doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her. I put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta rests with Riddler, not you.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she heard you called Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Damn, that was only the opening. 22 minutes in.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity.
Why doesn't Alfred sound like he's got a stuffed nose?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3.
Oh, so slow. I'll just start in the chair. Don't know how.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Oh, that is definitely Mr. Freeze. Like, come on, look at that. It's all frozen, so the only other person is kind of cold, and that's a Flash villain. Or Killer Frost, which is also a Flash villain.
GothCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds.
That's Harley Quinn.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied.
Frost use in this game.
Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Well, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
And this is all about like Harvey Dent and stuff. Look, that's Penguin, Lucius Fox, and then this episode 1 of the Enemy Within.
Guns, money, biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Alfred, you should know better than to underestimate me. Maybe you have a point. Even so, we can't just wait for them to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover. But I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition. Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
Then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
I'll have to repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Good thing you hid that tracking device on him when you had the chance.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
Wait, when did I
suppose you couldn't wait an hour or
John Doe
while you rest?
Not a chance.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
Of course I can remember when he's talking about bloody Bruce Wayne.
Billy, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of...
Oh my god, it's circle time.
I am...
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all.
If only they knew.
Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce Wayne.
Besides the whole dead parents thing. Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John, what about my medicine?
Yeah, why don't the music just stop and just play a new song? Like, just randomly.
I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
John Doe with therapy.
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. A tracker, Bruce? Really? I gotta say, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd built more trust between us.
I'm sorry, John. All I could think of was getting to Riddler, and you were my best chance. I should have just...
Waited for me to get back to you? Like I said I would?
Hey, I said I was sorry.
It's rude, duplicitous, and kinda stalkery. But I understand. All is forgiven.
I'll let John. He forgives me all the time.
So... rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Bro, that's Jack Ryder.
You're a rotting,
that's awful.
corpse. That's who you are.
Oh, don't it's a joke, a laugh.
Did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Jeez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. Be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Oh god. Because I'm gonna go behind his back.
Pinky swear.
John is...
Friends
John
for
looks
life.
sad.
And Bruce,
oh god,
friends don't plant tracking gadgets on each other. You've got my number. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Why does John have a pink phone? Okay then.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm
Palm
down,
drink.
Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash can buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
Are you kidding me? That wouldn't happen.
Let's get out of here.
How can Bruce Wayne just walk around here like a normal person? Just don't know.
Oh, cool. They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge.
He killed Riddler.
I'm in love.
Oh.
It's an odd feeling.
With me at the bottom.
I had some kind of disease.
No, I'm happy with you.
No.
With you, no fault.
I think it's love.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
I am so ecstatic, John.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
How can we see outside the windows? We literally can't see. Oh.
Damn it. Thought I had it.
Okay, how'd they open the car then? It's just hot.
Sure, this is how you get this thing started.
Yeah, how'd they get in?
Come on. At least it worked before.
I'll have to wait until the end to hear dialogue.
I know it's kind of falling apart, but it was the only thing available, you know? Besides,
let's buy John a car.
They don't start so easy without a key. There we
go. Don't turn around.
Here it is. Okay.
You got my attention. Give me
is that Tower Strong? I don't know.
Why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
Harley?
Stay out of this pudding. Grown-ups are talking.
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No. Brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing?
That's just what I was gonna say. You can literally see an earpiece of Batman. I mean, Bruce Wayne's
joshing your rich boy.
Head. Look.
See, there wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure.
I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud.
I have a Stradivarius.
And get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Oh, Hawkins, man. I literally can't see anything out these windows. Am I supposed to see something?
You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our Pact.
Roll credits.
Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Oh, for God's sake, he stole it, didn't he?
What were you guys talking
I
about?
literally can't see anything. Okay, well, this is obviously
Your
a
friend was
glitch.
just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to know.
Why is John so nice? I don't like it.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties. Cross my heart. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some
Okay,
pretty
thank God he
fancy
said it.
hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better
Why
not
do I
try
have
to be
to,
fishy.
you know,
I don't want to have to
go up in and steal it,
splatter
then
that
I can literally just, you know, walk in
Bruce
and take
and I
it.
already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right?
Wait, is
Will you
Rainan's
do
Square's already
whatever I
repaired
want?
after the bomb?
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Is that in the shape of a bat symbol?
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
Wait, who told Harley Quinn that it was, who told Harley... Oh, great.
Practices, Bruce.
Why did Harley Quinn... How did Harley Quinn know
Is he still alive?
that there's
Don't worry.
a key
bump
over
on the
there?
head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, we'll do it your way. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. How cute. Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
This, isn't how I wanted to go.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You're gonna let your employees
just
sass
stop.
me like that?
Stop, Harley. Just stop it.
Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes
Ayo.
a girl go weak at the knees.
Ayo,
Wanna
no.
show me what else you can do with those hands?
No.
We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea. Bruce has a job to do, remember?
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moments.
I'm pretty sure Harley doesn't like you, John. But you're really that sad that I literally said, hey though, no.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
Wait, don't I also have to press another button?
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Great. Where does Dave know I always die in every single game he's in?
This time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck.
Why'd
You're saying we can't
have to word it like that?
Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
She is obviously listening to you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
You think it'll still be there? Yeah, the first bit where I can walk around. Look at.
It's not going anywhere unless I reconstruct Lucius's print.
Why am I saying that so loud? Harley couldn't literally hear.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. All right, that's a start. Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
There'll be all sorts of hands and fingerprints on the keyboard, like, come on. Sticky, non-sticky, wet.
Getting there.
Crummy. Come on. EMP generator. I thought Harley and... no. Print panel. That's just an NES, buddy. Console.
Nope. Not encouraging.
Oh, great. How's Harley not figured out yet that I can't get in? I'll do the EMP generator. Hey, come on. She's dumb, but not that dumb.
One more partial print should do it.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
Nothing.
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'.
Oh.
Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
They're gonna steal it. Oh, great.
Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
There has to be another one here. Oh wait, the family photo.
Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud. There we go. Okay, this will work.
An hour already? Okay.
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Why have I got myself the stickiest of these situations? Like, why have I even done
Looking
this?
for this.
Tiffany.
Oh,
I
it's
told
Tiffany.
you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in.
Oh,
this is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father.
I'm telling the truth.
Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it. His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Oh, great.
Okay, Bruce, you need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Keep your mouth shut, John, or I promise you you'll regret it.
I can tell this means a lot to you, Bruce. You're using your stern father voice. I like it.
You heard him. Shut it.
You got it. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Come on, Bruce. You know how dangerous this tech could be in the wrong hands.
I don't like it any more than you do, Tiffany.
I'm just gonna be honest here.
This is the only way to walk away safely. Trust me, it's the right thing to do.
It's a little too late for that.
And it's so hard to believe. Like stuff like that.
Tiffany!
Okay, oh, great, I like that.
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got more than just technology in his vault. Keeps his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think I will. Not without knowing who this vicious little sweetie pie is. I kinda like her, but I don't know whether to smooch her or smash her head in. You gonna tell me who she is to you? Or am I gonna have to find out the hard way?
She's family.
We grew up together. You could say she's family.
You know family of mine.
Oof, Bruce. Your friend seems a little hot under the collar.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
Does Tiffany want to die?
My dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
I whacked a bunch of people in my time, sugar. But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with these maniacs! These killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Mr. Suit and Tie ain't just an associate. He's a bad, bad man. He wants to be one of us. Ain't that right, Brucey? Came to us for help with a mutual enemy. Now you want to be part of the family, don't you?
I'm nothing like you.
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not at all. Let her go. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy on him, Harley. Bruce is loyal. He got us the key. He found it in the vault. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
No,
Hurry
you're not having that. Can I stop John? Oh, for God's sake.
Bruce! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
My heart stopped when I saw that mad woman coming at Tiffany. I was certain she was going to kill her. That young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like.
Probably
she won't
not.
stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her. I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
I don't know. If I tell her, then she'll probably tell Harley and all those she doesn't trust me and she doesn't like me.
Don't worry.
But if I don't tell her, she'll be even mad with
I've already
me.
arranged for him to get a generous payout and
Oh.
an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
Well, after what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will. Bruce.
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful.
Great. Have I even slept today?
Good luck.
Come on. Can I just rest? Please. Is it snowing outside? It looks like it. It's either snow or rain. Like orange rains in Gotham, so it's probably raining. But why was it only raining at that position? Like, why was it raining? Then it stopped raining, and it rained again at the same spot.
Those things will kill you. Consider quitting.
You sound like my daughter.
Oracle?
Here.
Can we see Oracle?
You're welcome. It's
I
information
see
on
Oracle.
Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Why was there a quit time event there?
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
Yeah, I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
Yeah. Tragedy can twist you.
The loss of a loved one can do that.
Bruce Wayne knows
I have to imagine it
the
would.
most. Great.
Gordon, you're
Balls here. What?
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
Give it a rest.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about. What does she have on you? You're gonna tell me at the arsenal? What the hell is it? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back. I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows my identity.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? This laid plans and all that.
Wouldn't, like, you know, the bat signal be like an icon in Gotham? Like, wouldn't people, like, take pictures every time it goes up?
I just wish Gotham produced more Batmans and less Riddlers. Make my job a whole lot easier. I guess you locals see it differently.
I just hate you, Waller.
Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you.
Like, she's
her hometown.
And killing criminals to be part of a good guy team. Like, just
admires
arrest
what you
them,
do
that's
for the
it.
people of the city. Your respect is important to her.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance.
Why are your hips so big? Oh my
You know,
God.
I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
A vote of confidence. I'm touched, Waller.
Credit where credit's due. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
If we do this, I want to guarantee that no one...
Why can I say also Luke and Gordon as well?
Dies.
No one has to join murder gangs run by maniacs either. Look, I know your code against killing, but I won't risk my agent's safety for a band of sociopaths. Batman, if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations
I'm not gonna
go
betray
down.
my code.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Batman.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
All right. Here we go.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway, home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
Why am I cool?
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
You knew I swore.
Is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
I bring us back the
Dennis
transport
Fox
and
spoke my
arms we
Harley.
require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. You already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here. What the hell?
John, turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
What the hell?
What have you done?
Mr. Freeze? He has made a massive downgrade in since Arkham City. Oh my god. He's the best character in Arkham City. Look at him now, he's like...
Make it stop.
He's a bold, bloody Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he did go bold, but
if you
come
don't
on.
get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to
oh.
a frozen hell.
There we go. No. Oh. Why have I done to do so much for this? Come on, why has Mr. Freeze got to freeze me as well? It's probably because of Nora, but like, come on. Jesus.
Well, at least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
I knew it.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
Just because you're 7 foot tall doesn't mean you're in charge.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us, back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Apology accepted.
Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
Sounds shady to me. I prefer a more straightforward approach to dealing with my colleagues.
We ain't dealing with just any old regular type colleagues here jawing over the water cooler. But I get your meaning. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
Depends on the job, really.
Job. Sounds intriguing. What's the target?
I like you, Brucey, but I never give up all my secrets on a first date. It's need to know.
Well, it is ain't a first date. You're
All
John.
will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's... unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab.
I don't really want to ask Hulk about the father, but I might have to.
Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off. But seriously, who does that?
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know? It's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I don't think Bane likes me. Bane hates me.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Should I just leave office?
Listen, I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story.
Yeah, why is it aiming there again? Oh my god. Oh, I shouldn't have asked that.
I wanted to talk about my pop. I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Loan screen, yay.
Come back later, will ya?
It's me told.
Spirit of unity? Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
What else? Anything else up here? No, okay. Well, he's got a whole lockdown office. She's basically just the leader. Like, come on. She's... well, the roles are kind of reversed with Harley and the Joker. Joker's wants to get on Harley and Harley's kind of the leader. But, you know, things are reversed here. I like how they just change like classic Batman stories to make them like better.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. With them watching me.
Why am I saying this? You could have at least animated it so Bruce isn't moving his mouth or something. I mean, come on.
I heard about your wife, and
Oh.
Hear me out. I might be able to help.
Okay.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
I know pain. What it's like to lose a loved one.
Oh, it's the second time I pulled out that my parents are dead card.
But I do know of your family tragedy. Perhaps you may know what it's like.
What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
You help me, I help her.
Companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
Gee, thanks. No, real... you know.
What would Harley need with an EMP? It can't
Real help, Mr. Freeze. I mean, I guess I could have. I mean, come on. Can I speak to John? Yeah, Joker's house. John will be in. Why is it called Joker's house? No, man. That means we can't change John from becoming the Joker. Man, Telltale just bought the whole game. And obviously I've played before, but oh, I turned
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Wait, hold on. Just waiting for my time to turn back on. Right down that. Thank you.
Good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Wait, is that you'd be mad John? Oh, wait, I thought that was John with a picture of Amanda Waller at the back.
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. It was by far the longest we've ever talked without her losing interest. It was great. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
I want to no longer talk with John. Oh, I can look at stuff. Why is a photo of... Oh. Oh yeah, because I never got a selfie with John. So he just got a picture of me and then put it on random guy.
Bane loves that beer. I
mean, it's probably because it's Santa Krista.
He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
That includes Zaz. I'm like Professor Pig. Oh yes, I got beer.
Did you have one
here? Offer beer?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
Oh.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Photo. Both of Harley and...
brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
She definitely does not like him.
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Oh, it's got his Arkham t-shirt behind him right here. That's nice. Is there anything else? No. Why does he look like a bloody bomb there? Why does he sleep next to a bomb? I don't think that's a thing that Joker, John would do. That's more of a Riddler, Bane kind of thing to do. Firefly maybe? A Reach? Actually, is there anything over here? No, it's just a random rune. Okay. Over to here then. Look at dunes.
What the hell do you want? Bane doesn't want us talking to him.
Why are they wearing masks inside? Okay. EMP shielding.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever
I
it's
definitely did not read that before.
affected by the EMP blast.
Is that Deadpool? Certainly looks like
And now I
Deadpool.
see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Butler. Venom Lab. Yeah, a lot of Venom. Good beer.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Oh, come on. He definitely didn't finish that. Okay.
Riddler. He bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know. Are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
No, I'm off the agency.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust. So hard.
At least now I know if I tap one of Bane's friends, then he'll cause second 9/11.
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away, and yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat.
Oh my god.
After Riddler's
Oh
murder,
my god. They said Among Us. They actually just said Among Us. I can't believe it. Among Us. He said Among Us. He said AMONG space US. 10 out of 10 game. Oh yeah, what's happening? I wasn't laughing.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine.
Can we do an Arkham Origins where I kill one of them, resuscitate him? Just dodge. You know, all attacks. Oh god, he's becoming Joker. Merciful.
mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the Moneybags. You're not in the Pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands.
What if everyone just says no?
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted.
What if everyone just says no?
Bruce is strong.
Then just the whole
smart,
series just
handsome,
ends.
like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks.
Bruce is in.
You've earned a ticket to ride, pal.
Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Man, Bean really thinks he's on top of the world.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley.
Yeah, what?
We have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
No, you are providing our escape.
Waller. On the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
I just love thinking about around them. That's the thing.
Wait, what in the... I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Man, I feel so bad for doing this.
What was that? What was going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Oh, come on, use another one.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Where's Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze on this mission?
Stay down.
Well, that's Mr. Freeze, but where's Harley Quinn?
All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter.
And there's Harley Quinn, okay.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves, and no talk.
Strike it. Quickly! You're wondering what's in there.
Why so
Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back.
Well, I'm glad.
I leave this
But
clean
I
up to
stopped
you,
him.
but hurry. Men, seize the cargo. Get out of here.
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them
Oh,
have it.
great.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
Are you serious, my brother?
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights
Where's
out!
the police?
Put out that fire!
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
How there's so many people here. Bane. Don't worry about the hotspot side. Yeah, because that'll be a worse death.
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo.
Oh damn, she got shot. Well, that's a Mario jump right there.
Need to leave now! Fine. Forget you.
You have gotta be...
Oh, great. No, of course. There had to have been a way where, you know, Bruce Wayne didn't join the bloody Pact. Had to. Oh, did Harlan get captured because I saved Bane? For God's sake.
You did well tonight, Wayne. Better than that yammering harpy.
How could we leave her? We need to get Harley, now!
Impossible. She's dead, or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead...
Better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now.
No, not now.
Right now.
We don't have time to waste on her.
But...
That's enough.
Oh my god, there's so much dust in the air.
We have the cargo. Let's get this over with.
You'll regret this, Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick.
And Amanda Waller says that's not, it's not worth my agents.
So, but there is no other way. At least now.
I'm not teaming up with Amanda Waller. GCPD is gone.
Riddler will open the path to us. Once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path. For the right price.
Hey yo. Is that? That's... It was Catwoman? What the fuck? Catwoman? Didn't expect her. You and 39.8% of players left Harley feeling angry. She was aggravated when she failed to manipulate you in the lab. She was impressed that you managed to uncover information on her father, but because you fought with Bane instead of her, she feels slighted. Oh, I tried to stop Bane from killing everyone, but, you know. You and 18.3% of players left Tiffany feeling freaked out. She was surprised when you told her Lucius worked with Batman. She was outraged when you suggested she couldn't take care of herself. When did I say that? You may have helped her escape, but she doesn't trust your motivations, okay? Wait. It's just no, like, next time on. It's just showing all my, like, the stuff I've done. Oh. Okay. You and 81.1% of players left Gordon feeling worried. Not surprised. He was surprised you called him to help you despite being on bad terms with each other. Now that he knows Waller has leverage on you, he's sorry he doubted you. Because you told him the truth, he is worried that Waller might expose your identity. I'm not surprised. You and 43.4% of players left Alfred feeling content. Thank God Alfred's alright. He approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always does the right thing. The conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. You and 99.8% of players left Waller feeling content. But she was frustrated when you asked her to consider Gordon. She disapproved of you calling Gordon instead of her to help you. Why is she content though? But because you agreed to work with her while undercover. I didn't agree. She forced me to do it. With 99.8%. Where's the 0.2% of people who that? Your relationship with Waller is positive. I want it negative. You and 39.8% of players left John feeling sad. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to never lie again. Ooh. He was intrigued by the underhanded way you handled Willie, but because you let Harley get left behind, he is heartbroken. Oh, I should have went with Harley. Did you get Tiffany to hand over the valence key? You and 49.9% of players don't convince Tiffany that handing over the valence key to John was a good idea. It's at 50-50. Did you feel Gordon or Waller's to Arsenal? You and 71.6% of players reach out to Gordon in time of need. Okay. Did you pay off Willie or let it get resolved with violence? You and 44.2% of players tried to calm down Willie with a drink when he drew a knife on you. 16% of players tried to resolve things peacefully with Willie when he drew a knife on John. 15.8% of players took Willie down when he drew a knife on John. 23.9% of players took Willie down violently when he pulled a knife on them. When did he pull a knife on John? I don't think he did that. Okay, well, it might have been a different ending. Who did you follow in the convoy? You and 57.8% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy raid by following Bane, undermining his rampage at every opportunity. See, if you go with Harlequin, could you save Harlequin? I don't know. Did you pinky swear John? You and 95% of players accepted John's offer of a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. If you didn't do that, you just have no soul. Okay, next time on? Any next time on? No, okay. Okay, fractured mask. So, Catwoman's the picture in that one. No, now we get to see that one. It's John Doe on that one, and then it's Batman John Doe again. So, yeah. Oh. You buy it on the PlayStation? $5.19. I might get it. But, yeah, that's the end of this video, and I guess I see you in the next video.